Good morning, good morning. How are we all going across the world? Well, I'm looking a little bit like a panda this morning because it is hot in my hot tub. So I'd love to send out massive love, appreciation that wherever you're starting the day from today, or if you're ending the day, just keep pushing hard and just keep believing in yourself and know exactly where you're going. And don't fake it till you make it, plan it, achieve, and you'll get everything you want in your life. So while people are getting on, I just want to show people where I am again today. So this is the beautiful Queenstown. We've got the spa bath happening here, and this is where I do all my thinking, all the compression session, all the thoughts, and just how I'm going to be basically taking on the week to come. Mondays are my favorite day because, to be honest with you, I don't really know what day it is of the week most of the time, which is absolutely fantastic because, we get this whole thing about 5 days of the week and then the weekend. The weekend to me is every day. So, people say, oh, Monday, and they get all, anxiety and so on and so forth. So, I am going to move this. Welcome. How are you, Shawado, and everyone else getting on? So, the motivation for this live stream, while I sit here and I brainstorm a lot of stuff, Glenn, how are you, bro? Is that if you want to be able to spot a great leader, within, say, a minute, most people, sometimes it can be 3 seconds, if this person is a great leader. And this is more of a safety net. How are you, Tim? Geordie, how are you, brother? This is a bit of a safety net because I've challenged myself to work with people that are going to challenge me, work with a mentor that I'm always going to be striving to be better. Besides Tony Robbins, I'm working my way down, yeah? The reason why I say you always challenge yourself to work with better people, because they're going to bring out the best in you and so on and so forth. Well, I thought. What I have discovered, alarmingly, there's a lot of leaders out there, they put on this facade, they put on this act on Facebook, but when they come across somebody that maybe has a powerful other leader or a powerful woman or a powerful man, as they said, alpha. I don't like the word alpha. We're not alphas. Alpha people think that's masculine. It's actually a feminine man being all fucking growly, yeah? Like an out of control bear. And what I noticed with these leaders, instead of leaders creating leaders, these leaders will get their success on the back of creating more followers. This is not good. This is not congruent. If you come up to someone who is powerful, who is a game changer, who is a catalyst of change, wouldn't you want those people in your environment so you can grow from? Or if you want to be an insecure man and feel threatened by them and be unprofessional and push those people away, come on, guys. And then you're putting posts out to say, well, I'm here to help people, I'm here and all that. This is not fucking cool, yeah? This is not cool. Maybe this is just me, but if strong, powerful people want to come and be in my environment, if strong, powerful people want to come and be around me and in my vicinity, then I would worship that, because that person, it doesn't matter if you're 5 years old, you're homeless, or you're a multimillionaire, you can all offer something amazing to the world, yeah? And unfortunately, we're conditioned, because if you don't have a good body, if you're not pretty, if you're not tall, or if you don't have money, you don't have any social significance. That is a load of bullshit. Some of the greatest things I've learned from are with people that, as we call, have nothing. Yeah, you sit down with a homeless person, especially, in Bali, you can't tell if they're homeless or not because they're all part of the village. And you listen to some of the stories that you get from those people because they've got life experience instead of materialistic experience, yeah? Life experience or materialistic experience. I know which one I want, yeah? So I'm putting this out there to be a safety net for you all, if you're going to be working with great leaders, as they say they're great leaders, because I'll tell you what people are putting out there is full of shit. I've come across a group of people, I'm not going to mention their names because they do similar things at what we do here at Team Beast Mode International, but apparently it was the next level, yeah? And I spoke to a certain person, a CEO, and in this CEO, instead of you being professional, organising a call, he basically blew me off, yeah? And they go, look, we can't work with coaches, mentors. I understand that, because a lot of coaches and mentors come in your environment and they run away and they steal your operation, which, there should be a disclaimer, so on. And I understand that. But you can be professional and you can communicate with people and you can say, well, look, sorry, blah, 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 there's a standard. Or get on the phone and explain it and give that person an understanding, which I do, yeah? If someone doesn't meet our our standards in Team Beast Mode International, I will explain it very softly, very intelligent, and give their person an understanding. And they go, okay, I understand. And then they get themselves to that level, because you can't have all these, all these different personalities coming into your environment, because otherwise it would be like a brothel. Yeah, you need to have the right energy. It needs to be a pull-push education. So speaking to these so-called leaders, what I discovered is, if you are strong, if you have... if you are quite established, or if you are another great leader, they don't want you in their environment. They say that they want to create more leaders. They actually want to create their success on the backs of more followers, which is fucking bullshit. Yeah? And I hope you can hear this, everyone. So they are looking for vulnerable people. They are looking for the weak. So then they can stand on their back and they can create this following of the people. Instead of creating more leaders, they're creating more followers and becoming successful and becoming wealthy of people that are vulnerable and on the backs of more followers. This is not congruent. This is full of shit. And unfortunately, I see these people putting up these videos and it drives me fucking crazy. I've gone through my Facebook today and they're putting up their videos of, oh, okay, we want this and so on and blah, blah, blah. And this is mainly in the States. And I've gone, you know what? If I wasn't a good bloke, so I'm just sweating a bit, if I wanted to be bitchy, if I didn't want to be in my masculine leadership, well, the way what messages you sent me, and I can screen send them and put them up on Facebook, how would that be? Like, what I say to people is, you don't want to go down that boat. You do not want to create your following on more followers. You want to have people that uplift you, people that match you, people that are even better than you, that are in your environment. I know that since my personal vibration, my personal energy's risen, I'm attracting some warriors, some absolutely beasts, some amazing people into my environment. And they challenge me because the thing is, they're on my ankles. Like, I'm here and they're there. So I have to keep growing so then I can give them the value which they deserve. So what I discovered is, I want you all to be very, very cautious when you are wanting to work with people. You want to ask questions. You want to ask as many questions as you can, because those questions will relive. It's like, panning for gold, yeah? The truth is the pan, and the golden nuggets will arise, or the truth. And you will see if these people congruently just telling you what you want to hear, or they are here to help you, yeah? Ask questions. I asked questions, I got shut down. I got abusive text messages. This person, CEO, actually rang my phone personally and abused me and threatened me and said, do you know who you're talking to? And I'm like, well, come on, man, please don't go down that path. I was very comfortable there a few years ago, which is ridiculous. You're a CEO of a company. I'm a CEO of a company. I will let people know how I feel, but I'm not going to go and threaten people and ring their phone while I'm out to dinner and say, well, we'll get on the phone when you said you're booked out for 2 weeks. This is just bullshit. Yeah, I don't want to put negative energy out there. I'm putting this out there because I want to protect you all. So if you want to be working with a mentor, if you want to be working with a coach or a great leader, ask them a lot of questions. Question, because a great leader will sit there and will love to answer any question you have. Any question. It gets to the point, obviously, they need to be intelligent questions. If they're stupid, draining questions, then that's different. If they're questions that are going to take you both to a higher purpose or yourself, and they're intelligent, then ask them. If there's like, oh, well, what's your favorite color and shit like that, do you know what I'm saying? Anyone's going to get a little bit frustrated. So be very, very careful with the people that, let's be honest. The more powerful you get, the more energy aligned with people, yeah? You know if someone is congruently wanting to help you, or they want your pay packet. That is the thing. You want to ask them, so what value am I going to get out of this? And ask them, bang, bang, bang. Just keep asking them that. If they don't want to help you now and answer your questions, what is going to make them any different later wanting to help you? Yeah? Or because you pay them? No way. You should feel comfortable right now before you put any money into their account that they're there to help you. You don't need to book in a text message to fucking get so you don't need to book in an appointment to send a text message. You should have that open back and forth, pull, push communication with your mentor and leader, because you can't put an appointment when you're having a breakdown or you need someone. Well, hold on, just hold that thought. Don't jump off that bridge. Get back to me in 2 weeks. Really? Maybe that's just me. I operate from a different level. Maybe my, duty of care is a bit different. But what I say is, Ask questions and the truth will unfold, everybody, yeah? A lot of people are making fortunes, are building their empires on the back of vulnerable, broken people, which they want more followers. They want more weak people around. This is fucked up, all right? This is fucked up. It's not congruent. What I say is the better you get at being a leader, and I'm talking to you fucking leaders out there, the better you get at being a leader, the better. You know when you say your vibe attracts your tribe, it's that. If your vibe peaks, then your tribe's going to peak as well. The better you get, the better of the people you're going to get around you. Don't go for the vulnerable people, yeah? Don't go, you know when you see a pretty girl, she always has a fat friend next to her? That's exactly what they're doing. They're bringing in people that don't look as good, so then they look better. Do you know what I'm saying? It's that, you know, you see the pretty girl and she's got the fat friend and she always walks around, and so on, you know what I mean? I know it's a bad example, but you know what I'm saying. You want to have people around you or people coming into your environment that are as good as you or if not better. And because what that's going to do, that's going to challenge you and that's going to bring you up and you're going to become a better person, a better mentor, a better fucking human being because you have better, stronger people around you, yeah? And awesome stuff. Everyone's getting on writing messages and that. I know I'm in flow, so good morning. Thank you for getting on. You know, I think it's about 6:30. You know, we've got Vicky and Nathan that were at the Power Retreat. Awesome. It was amazing leading them and amazing learning from them as well. And awesome stuff. So I'm going to keep this nice and short. When you're looking to get into work one-on-one with someone or do a course or do any education, whatever it is, ask the leader, ask the mentor. I won't call them even fucking leaders because they're not leaders, to be honest with you. Ask these people questions. And again, don't be draining questions like, what's your football team? Are you single? What color jocks do you have on? You want to be asking them powerful questions. So while I'm working with you, what is the end goal? How can you lead me? When times get tough, what's your strategy? If they can't tell you now, then how are they going to do it? Are they going to make it up? And this is the thing in life, yeah? This is the thing in life. And this is what I was even teaching at the Power Couples yesterday. If you don't know what you're going to do now or what the steps are, it's simple. It's like a phone number. If you don't know the digits to the phone number, you're not going to be able to get through, yeah? Or a maths equation. If you don't know the formula to success, then you're not going to get the right answer. And if this coach doesn't have all the answers for you now, doesn't have the strategy, when are they going to get it? Are they going to make it up? Or are they going to, you know, run around and so on and so forth? They should know, or you should be comfortable with the path of where you're going right now, before you even start. And they should give you an understanding. They're not going to sit there and, well, this is what we're going to do even before you start, but they should give you a good understanding, yeah? So be very mindful. And for the leaders that are out there, for the leaders that are being incongruent or unauthentic, you're going to get found out because, for one thing, if you're going to put stupid messages up or threats, they stay there and they can easily be posted up on Facebook. So do not feel threatened. If you feel threatened by anyone, you have to look within. Obviously, you've got a lot of growing to do. Obviously, what you see in others, you see in yourself. If you're threatened by anyone, then that's your own insecurities, yeah? If you say you're a CEO of a business, then fucking act like a CEO. Don't put threats out and say, well, I'm bigger than you and stuff like that. That's not cool, yeah? That's not cool. It doesn't impress anyone. You know, you're not scaring anyone, you know, especially not me. You know, I used to, conflict was my fucking number one thing back in the day. So please don't go down that path. I'm very comfortable with it. So what I say to you leaders, if you want to be extremely successful, then you should be creating more leaders, not more followers. Don't go and prey on the weak. You should be looking for the strong. You should be looking up and wanting more. And this is for anyone, yeah? If you are an entrepreneur, if you are a coach, if you are anyone that wants to empower people, you should be empowering people to be stronger, not putting people down and bringing other people in round that are weaker than you, or you're creating more followers, yeah? Because what happens is it's an unconscious suppression. What that means is you're bringing people in your environment, but you're not giving people a chance to rise and to actually meet you at the top. You will create, and this is what people do, they create systems, they create programs that actually keep people, I'm getting a little bit of success, then they leave them there, yeah? And then what happens is you have to pay more money, and then you think that you're growing, but you never ever really get to where you want because it's actually a strategized suppression. They keep you suppressed. And I've seen it. I've been looking at different programs. I've been challenging myself to be around mentors and be around better people. And you see it there, and I'm like, fuck, it's not one, it's not two, it's three. But what absolutely drives me crazy is seeing these Muppets show up on Facebook. Well, I'm here to help you. Well, I'm here to empower you. And you don't get back to my messages after 2-3 weeks, or you put posts up. And then what the funny thing is I get other people that message you that aren't me, and you get back to them because you know that they're not going to challenge you. And it's not cool, guys. It's not cool. Seriously. It's not cool. If you feel threatened, and this is mainly men, if you feel threatened by another man, see why. Why do you think you feel threatened? It's because you need to grow. You're insecure. You're not a great leader yet. And you need to, and you know, obviously someone that comes in that's strong, that might challenge you, that might give you a run for your money, you're like, no, I can't keep them in my environment. That's not cool, because you're saying you want to keep in your comfort zone. You want to say whatever. You should be bringing people into your environment to help you grow. Okay? So people out there, my beautiful people, my leaders, my people that get on my support cast, be very mindful of the leaders, the mentors that you're choosing. Ask questions, ask questions, ask questions. What are you going to do for me? How are we going to get there? How, you know, what is the path? You know, you want to be comfortable with that. And because questions are powerful, and they will always unfold the truth. Okay? So have an awesome Sunday, whatever it is. If you're starting the day like me, I think we're going up to, not the mountains today, but we're doing some vineyards, which is going to be beautiful for the end VIP experience for the power couple. I need to wipe my face because I'm dribbling. So hot. And for everyone around the world, if you're ending the day, have an awesome night. You know what's a really good tool to do? We call it the daily debrief. Look from the moment you get up to the moment you get to bed of how you could apply yourself a lot better, and focus on what you could have done from the moment you get out of bed to the moment you go to, to go to bed, of how you could have improved yourself, applied yourself, put more energy in, so on and so forth. Because when you focus on where you can improve yourself, but don't focus on the problem, focus on where you can improve yourself, and then apply that and find a solution for your mind. So that breaks the pattern. So you're not doing the problem every day or the challenge every day. You stop it. So have an awesome day. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for listening. Be very mindful of who you work with. Ask questions, ask questions, ask questions. And for you people, and I'm not going to call you leaders out there that are praying and trying to create more followers so then you can become wealthy on the backs of broken people, you're going to get found out. So anyway, have an awesome day. Sending you my love from New Zealand. And I am Lee Bundy, CEO of Team Beast Mode International, the messenger of strength and the truth. Sending you my love. Bye, guys.